Knows whatever floats your goat. It's Relentless again, and I'm bringing you yet another build video. And today's video is something I don't normally run, but it's come to my attention and it's been a lot of fun. I'm normally a DPS role. I like DPS builds, but so far I found this can be all the above. Whether it be DPS, it has survivability, and also it can play a support role. And it's just a matter of switching out a couple performance mods, and it can be each, regardless whether you're using a immunizer station or you can use a pulse, and it's just a matter of which your team actually needs. And plus your heals on top of that, and all your survivability, and it's a great build. And stay tuned for some gameplay and demonstration of this build and how awesome it can actually be in the end of the video. There'll be probably a good, I'd say, 5 to 10 minutes worth of gameplay, so you can exactly see first and foremost what this build can do. It's by no means completely optimized. I just kind of got the pieces, throw them together, and I'm slowly optimizing them. So even once they are optimized, it's going to be even more potent, and it plays a vital role in every group, and every group should have one of these. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. As you can see, we are having a 4-piece Tactician with Vigorous and Specialized. Let's start with the weapons first. I am running double houses. One is for actually if I'm running DPS, which is for with a pulse. And my other, actually, it can be ran no matter what. That's why it's a secondary. And it has Destructive, Determined, and Card Counter. And Determined, killing a target reduces all skill cooldowns by 7.5%. In the mods, we have Magazine Size, Crit Damage, Crit Chance, Optics, Crit Damage, Headshot Damage, Stability. And in the Muzzle, Crit Damage, Stability, Accuracy. And then the Underbarrel, Crit Damage, Optimal Range, and Stability. And the first one, we have the Vicious, Deadly, and Card Counter. Vicious critical hits is increased by 10% while having more than 2 health segments. With this build, you can stay above 2 health segments on a regular basis. And in the mods, we have 117.5% magazine size, 4% crit damage, and 4.9% rate of fire, 19% crit damage, optimal range, and crit chance. And the optics, in the muzzle, we have crit damage, crit hit chance, stability, crit hit damage, reload speed, and stability. We'll go ahead and go to the character sheet. And you can see I'm only hitting for 30.5% with 99% crit damage, 56% headshot damage. But like I said, you have to be utilizing a pulse, or with your booster shot, along with your pulse, you can really absolutely wreak damage if you want to be DPS. But if you want to be a complete support role, then you want to run immunizer and your booster shot along with that. But just the booster shot alone is great. As you can see, 275k skill power, 50% skill haste, 281 max health pool with 32.22% armor mitigation, and 32% bleed resistance, 45% burn resistance, and 32% shock resistance. But let's get actually into the pieces itself. We have the Vigorous chest piece, 1963. I think I've only been able to optimize it once. 1199 stamina. And in the majors, you want skill haste and health. And in the minors, you want ammo capacity. In the mod slots, I have 267 firearms, and both with 3% skill haste on both mods. On the backpack, it's rolled to electronics, good armor roll on it. Still, you have to be optimized. In the majors, you want skill power, and the minors, I have burn resistance. That does help out with the flame turrets, but I myself would prefer ammo capacity. But the burn resistance here does play a key role and can help out if you stack enough of it on. In the mod slots, we have electronics with skill haste and 5% support station healing speed. And this would be for the healer support build. That's thus the reason for the 5% healing speed mods. In the mask, we have 1399 health, 999 armor. This is probably the best piece out of all of them. Minors, 10% damage to elites. And in the mod slots, we have 267 firearms and 3% skill haste. Moving on to the knee pads, roll to electronics. Decent armor roll, not too great though, but it I have yet to completely optimize it. In the majors, we have skill power. That's what you want to roll on it. In the minors, bleed resistance, shock resistance, and burn resistance. And in the mod slots, we have 267 firearms and 6% first aid self heals. Moving on to the holster, 1396, 1401, 1379. It's the best I have right now. And then the majors, you want skill haste. And if you have better pieces, then your toughness will reflect that in the toughness category. But basically, you just want enough firearms to unlock your talents on your weapons, such as the weapons that I'm using. Decent amount of stamina, but more or less, you don't want to be necessarily too squishy. But yet you don't want to be, absolutely too tanky because you're relying on your skill power for your survivability. Now, if you have 5% first aid healing speeds like I do, I went and crafted probably 60, and I was only able to get them to. I've looked all over the vendors and whatnot. Can't find any more, so I'm just going to have to wait and see if they come up with the next vendor reset, or I can just keep collecting electronics and try to roll 2 more, and that would pay out tremendously. But moving on, you'll see that if you're running a DPS build, just off your skill power alone, you're getting 26.9 crit chance and crit hit damage 35.8. So that pretty much basically hits me off on max crit chance if I wanted to go DPS. And then my booster shot, 162.8k. And then this was without any stacks whatsoever, 10k per second healing speed with a cooldown of, yes, you can see it right, 13 seconds. My cooldown on my booster is 18. If I would choose to run Pulse, it's 19. And if you are running a DPS, I'll show you. You would want to run either, depending on who has the least amount of crit chance in your group, you can get these 2% pulse crit hit chance and stack them on there if you want the extra crit chance. Or you can do the exact opposite like I have here, the 2% pulse crit hit damage. You stack that on and you get an additional 8% crit damage. But if you need just a couple of extra for all your group members for crit hit chance, then I have those mods as well. So I can easily, depending on the situation, I can have my healing speed mods, or I can easily just switch out to pulse crit hit chance or crit damage. It's just as simple of just switching out your performance mods. It's really a fun build. And then once you get your 30 stacks, and that's why I have the determined and destructive, for mowing down NPCs. That way I get my all my skills back even faster. You'll see that in the gameplay, how fast they actually come back. I'm trying to speed through this so that way it's not a prolonged video, so that way I can actually get you to the gameplay. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay and test out this build. If you have at least 4 tac, they have a good specialized backpack in one of the checkpoints you can get, and also they have this Vigorous that I actually bought in one of the checkpoints, also in the DZ. But thanks you guys so much for tuning in. We'll send you over some gameplay. We'll see you guys.
Can you deal with that?
Ah, shit, I gotta get off in like 10 minutes. Really? I'm about to hit a tackling on you. You know what? Just because you hit a blow. Fucking Brad. God, I love this Tactician build.
I wouldn't be so put off if everybody was running around with that instead of bread, to be honest.
Yeah.
You see something
But that's
funny?
but that's
If
the
I
thing
can
is
find
that's what makes this tactician
There you
build
go,
OP.
Kobe.
Is because a lot of people don't realize how useful skill power is in this match.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
while
yeah.
they're running builds that have no survivability, you have heals for days.
Well, that's the thing. They pop a med kit and then they're fucked. They can't pop another one.
Exactly.
So it's easy kills. I kind of like that, but I'm fucking sick of getting one picked all the time. Just 'cause I'm squishy.
Sorry, my grenade stole that kill.
Kobe.
He's back.
Really?
Awesome.
Oh no, that's a different dude.
He ain't even fighting back. He knows. Thank you.
Booster behind y'all. Booster on the ground.
Another one out.
There's you. Last time.
Wow, that's pretty much that. Oopsie.
Booster on the ground.
So we fighting to the death or we clearing it?
It's up to you guys.
Booster.
Oh, you're clearing things maneuvers? Yeah, I don't think I cleared a manhunt in 2 weeks. I just fight to the death lately. Oh, we got two up top.
I think I went to
I got the NPCs.
Booster.
Thank you. That was actually very fucking helpful. That shit was fat.
No, there's three up there and a shield.
Right up, yeah. We can just
How
focus
can I
the
not get
shield and leave
covered?
it for last.
Booster.
Since when can
No,
you not
focus
get
that shit.
covered? Oh, because the box is there.
Booster.
Shit, between me and you with all these damn boosters, everybody gonna stay healed.
Mm-hmm. Box.
I figured Vigorous might help out. Anubis is farming that boss over there. It's hilarious.
Booster.
Yo, we already got a rank 5, buddy. You're not really.
Booster.
Booster.
Heals for days.
Oh, who's going on rogue up there taking my kills?
Box downstairs.
Booster.
They're running, chasing the solo rogue. Sit down, you just got melted. Go ahead, man.
Anubis, you're solo over there.
I know. There's somebody here with me.
He doesn't have another proc.
That was my last med kit.
I gotta heal them.
Oh shit.
I hit my
Predator.
booster too. Oh, that's bullshit.
Predator.
Ah, I had you.
Brad. Ah ha ha.
No, that shit pissed me off. I hit my booster. You even saw the cloud on my body.
Well, what are you guys doing? I'm laying here for the next 30 seconds.
I don't even know where the hell you were.
Picking up the... I'm gonna put on my banshee now.
You got another one coming down the street. Oh no, it's just Hitman again. Stupid ass.
Well, if you can hurry up and get back out here, get this man.
Baby girl, put your shoes on. We're gonna go pick up mommy in like 2 minutes.
We got a player over here. Oh boy, I about grenaded myself.
You got a player coming up behind you on two.
Yeah, Fred.
Two players.
Oh, I'm going to fifth out. I'm heading to fifth out.
Booster.
You better go down. Shit. Ah, I'm on fire, motherfucker. Shit. Hey.
Boost on the ground.
Bro, what is this dude doing standing still? That's not a good way to fight. This fight's so weird.
Booster on the ground.
Yes.
Alright, if you gotta go pick up your girl, we can go clear this.
Alright, yeah. Alright.
First
look.
manhunt cleared in 2
He's
weeks.
behind us again. Oh no, he's shooting the predator.
Nah, I
guys.
just got tired of rogue police and everybody camping the manhunt station, so I'm like, why bother even going to clear it? Just fight to the
Right.
death.
Make them waste their time and stand over there.
Booster on the ground.
You're down, son.
Another new with
I'm on
Predon.
my attribute. There, we got predator mark right behind us. Cathedral.
Can you deal with that?